what's the deal with this name? She's the main heroine in Shakespeare's play Cymbeline, and depending on which edition of the play you're reading, her name is either Imogen with an M or Inogen with a double N. So why the discrepancy? Well, in the first folio, which was the first time that Shakespeare's plays were printed together, 7 years after his death, her name is printed as Imogen with an M. But most scholars today think this was actually a typo or a compositorial error, that her name was actually supposed to be Inogen with a double N. They believe this for a few reasons. Number one, there's a diary entry that still exists from someone who saw a production of Cymbeline during Shakespeare's lifetime, and in his account of the play, he spells her name Inogen with 2 N's. Number two, Shakespeare often drew names and source material from Holinshed's Chronicles, and in Holinshed's Chronicles, Inogen is the wife of one of the legendary founders of Britain, so it's likely that he wanted to use this name. Number three, Shakespeare also uses the name Inogen in his play Much Ado About Nothing, but if he intended the name to be Imogen with an M, then it would have been his invention because the name didn't exist before then. And number four, especially in Shakespeare's later romances, his heroines have deeply meaningful names. So, for example, Perdita in The Winter's Tale means lost, and Miranda in The Tempest means wonderful or worthy of admiration. The name Inogen with 2 N's means innocent, and that name suits her character. Now, one of my teachers who loves Cymbeline argues that Shakespeare did intend to use the name Imogen with an M, that he created it because it kind of sounds like the word imagine, and the play Cymbeline is essentially a fairy tale. I don't know if that's true, but it's a pretty cool theory. So if you're doing a production today, either name is acceptable, it's really up to you. It's funny because even though I know the name was probably supposed to be Inogen, I just kind of like the name Imogen with an M better. Is this just me? Like, if it was an accident, I just kind of think it was a happy accident because the name Imogen to me is much prettier and I like that it sounds like the word imagine. But what do you all think? Which name do you prefer? Let me know in the comments.